That behind the turnovers and maybe some of the lack of defensive rebounding, a lot of that is focus, and that focus is obviously going to change in the next season, meaning next week. In your mind, are you troubled by those numbers, or do you feel the same way?
It's not a great feeling when you're out there playing, trying to win basketball games, when the two things you talk about, controlling possession game and what it takes to get that done when we're not doing it. But we know we're capable of it. 13 turnovers isn't terrible. It's just the way that they were. So we'll self-reflect and figure it out before next weekend. Good questions.
Look at that. Get ready for this one.
Steph, what's it mean that you were alerted on this new milestone?
Say what?
What does it mean that you were alerted on this new milestone?
Well, I had to ask last game. And, he definitely showed up, so I appreciate you, Raymond. I call you out when you're wrong and celebrate you when you're right. Good job. Good job.
Appreciate that.
No problem.
Steph, were you surprised that Kenny Maurer gave you guys a delayed game before the game had even started tonight?
Surprised, yeah. Just we've had the last 2 years we've had probably 5 or 6 of those celebrations, and it usually spills over. I wish he would just gave it to Nick Young instead of us. So he was taking a sweet time for sure, as he should have. But probably more just entertainment for everybody. Him trying to get the game started. But we did take a long time, for sure.
Steph, obviously with this 40-point performance tonight, you seem to be kind of honing things in right for this postseason run. Where would you say you are as far as your game is concerned heading into the postseason, and where do you think the team is as a whole?
Feeling good. I mean, we're just trying to stay healthy and build the right habits, call out the things we need to improve on, and just win games. We got one more before we can seal up the #1 seed and take care of that goal. But at that point, these next 3 games, it's just about finishing the right way. So I'm happy with where we are as a team, and taking care of our business and figure out who we're going to play next weekend and go from there.
We saw earlier this season, like a lot of teams were like sagging off of Draymond, just gapping him and letting him shoot. Now he's found his shot. I mean, when you see that his shot is falling like that, what does it mean for you and the rest of the guys out there on that team?
It's obviously a huge confidence boost because the way teams defend us, picking and choosing who they're going to shade and send help to and things like that. Everybody on the floor has got to be a threat and be able to finish off plays. So I think tonight was the first time I've ever seen Draymond apologize for a heat check. And I told him, no, we want you to shoot that. You start the game that way, keep shooting. And we tell him that, we tell DeMarcus that, they tell us that, as the shooters on the team, whatever. So confidence is contagious all the way around. And we got to have that going into the playoffs.
Why did you decide on Hardaway for the jersey tonight? And any chance you want to share what you're going to wear for the finale?
I mean, Run CMC as a whole, what they were able to do during that era, pretty special. So I hit the We Believe era with Stack Jack, BD, and Andres, and just I want to show Tim some love. But again, this whole kind of celebration of all the greats that came through Oracle, it's just fun to highlight Warriors history, and we'll continue to do that as we finish out our year at Oracle.
And Steph, on that note, with Sunday being the last regular season game here, what are the moments that will stick with you the most in this building?
It's a lot, man. I mean, I'd like to have a fireside chat at some point and talk about all the good times, but I mean, it's just hard to. For me, 10 years here, 47 years as an organization, it's a lot of great things. So for every fan that's come and watched us play here, and had an experience, cheering for us and celebrating the highs and lows. There's a lot of great memories, so we want to finish off on a good note. And that's all we're really focused on.
Steph, Kevin led the team with 8 assists tonight. A few of them were to you on some three-pointers. When he's creating like that, do you sense that you have a little bit more space as a shooter?
I mean, he demands a lot of attention for sure, and honestly, he can get a shot off anytime he wanted to. It's just a make or miss at that point. But in terms of how things are flowing and making the right reads and finding the open guy, he's shown that, especially in the last month or so, that he's an unbelievable playmaker as well as a scorer. We got to be able to finish off those possessions, but again, the way the teams defend us, it can go either way, and we all need to be able to make the right decisions out there and have great possessions, searching for a great shot every possession.
Great, thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, no practice tomorrow, no shoot around on Sunday either. No practice.